For your terms worksheet, if you feel like you can find the terms without my help, then you can go ahead and do that. If you feel like you need help doing that, then be sure to follow along with this video. So the first thing we need to remember is that terms are separated by adding and subtracting. So they have to have an add or subtract sign. So the first thing we want to do is look for the add and subtract signs. So here we can see 20 plus. So here's 1. And then this says 8 divided by 2. So we only have one add or subtract sign. So that splits it into 2 pieces. So here is a term and here is a term. So 20 is a term, 8 divided by 2 is a separate term. So we can look and see by finding the add and subtract signs that breaks up everything else. So you should always have one more term than you have add or subtract signs. So number 2, we have this add sign here, and then we're adding on 8 times 5. So we only have one add or subtract sign. So 12 is a term, and then 8 times 5 is a term. Okay, so I'm going to have you try 3, 6, and 9 on your own. So I'm going to let you try that one. So circle the add and subtract signs, underline the terms. So next up, we've got number 4. So I can see an add sign here and another add sign, and a times sign. So our terms, we have 15 is a term, 32 is a term, 6 is a term, and 5 times 3 is a term as well. So if I had 3 add or subtract signs, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. There's always one more term than there are add or subtract signs. Hey, next up we have a plus here, we have minus here, and no other operations. So I can see we have 72 as a term, 9 is a term, and 2 to the 3rd power is a term as well, because we're not adding or subtracting that to the 3rd. That's a multiplication sign right there, invisible right there. Let's go ahead and try number 6 on your own. So we can see the add or subtract signs and then underline the terms. Okay, let's try number 7. So we have an add sign here, a times here, and a minus here. So I have a term of 32. I have a term of 19 times 4, and I have a term of 6 to the 2nd power. So 2 add or subtract signs, 3 terms, one more term than there are add or subtract signs. And we've got number 8 here, so I can see an add sign, a subtract sign, and then a times sign. So we're going to leave that one there. So I have 84 is a term, 16 is a term, and then 9 times 3 is a term. So once we circle the add and subtract signs, it kind of breaks all the terms up, and I'm just underlining the chunks in between them. Let's go ahead and try number 9, circle the add and subtract signs, underline the chunks in between the add and subtract signs to find the terms.